Hey everyone, Tracy Barkley here, Keto Comic, coming at you with a kind of an analysis and a reaction video. Stumbled upon some of the Weight Watchers channels out there since I was doing some research for my Weight Watchers video, and I found some things that I thought I would actually react to. This is a channel called Mallory Irvin. They are Weight Watchers people. They do daily hauls and meal plans just like we ketoers do. They're not the only ones that do this, but I found what I thought was the best representation of kind of the mentality that dominates with Weight Watchers. Again, this is fair use. Not making fun of them here, just pointing out some flaws in the Weight Watchers plan. Anyway, thought we'd take a look at this because they're going to take us through prepping for a 0 point meal. And I use that with air quotes because Weight Watchers actually has 0 point foods, and I thought it was just veggies and fruits, but come to find out, oh no, it's a lot more than that, which is kind of misleading. But we're going to take a look at this, and we're actually going to analyze this meal and see how many calories are in a 0 point meal. Let's get started.
Have been liking the daily vlogs this week. We've been really loving bringing them to you. There's just so much exciting stuff going on with moving into a new house and just this phase of life that
Okay, I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. I don't want to cover her family life because that's certainly not our business. Well, other than the fact they put it on YouTube. But we're going to get into this 0 calorie meal.
Lord, you think he's an amateur. I just want to show you these pieces of chicken.
Okay, that looks like drumsticks and breasts with skin.
Fridge haul. This was $9 for all of this. And apparently this guy like wins all of the grilling competitions this seasoning.
He's a professor down at, I think, the University of Texas.
Teaches spices.
Yeah,
I have already been to a spice class.
I'm a little spicy. But I love like marinades and spices. So
All right, so that chicken had skin on it. Remember that. That's where all the fat is. That's good keto eating right there, by the way. And that spice, that is a good spice rub, have to admit. But it's not calorically absent. It does have some calories in it. But let's continue on with this 0 calorie meal.
I'm excited to try this. A wet marinade that I really love is Stubbs. Stubbs is delicious. Use it on pork. Chicken, the steak marinade is really good as well. But I like kind of dry rub on my chicken.
So what'd you do? You just put the dry rub on there?
Yep, just rub it on.
Okay. Everything is good to go. That it's still 0 points on Weight Watchers. Also, on a side note, a lot of people ask me what my music is that I listen to while cooking. I like to listen to Italian or French music whilst cooking, and
Who says whilst in the real world? I've only heard that in old movies and Shakespeare. I mean, I understand what it means, but who says that? That's like saying come hither or thrice. You know, it doesn't make you look classy. It just makes you stand out as trying to be purposely cute. Anyway.
literally I found a song that I liked that was Italian and a song that I liked that was French.
We're going to skip ahead a little bit and continue on with this 0 calorie meal it's taking all day.
Teeny radio. And then what is the Italian one? I think it's La Mamba or something. Mambo Italiano radio.
Nice.
Easy as pie. Now I am in charge of the sides tonight and every night. By the way, I got my hair done and my brows done today.
Great. What are you cooking?
Fresh and sassy. What doesn't kill you only makes you blonder.
Evidently.
The great move of 2000.
Them 0 calorie points getting to the head. Not enough calories. What's that?
0 points with Weight Watchers. And
Green beans.
I do not count the olive oil. Some people count the olive oil. I don't count the olive oil.
What? What? Okay, olive oil, pure fat, about 120 calories per tablespoon, and you don't count it? Okay, pretty sure Weight Watchers counts it. I'm pretty sure that's not a free food. I don't understand how chicken is a free food when you're counting calories on a low-fat diet. I understand why chicken is kind of a free all-you-can-eat until you're satiated diet on keto because it's one of our main sources of energy, the animal fat. But on a low-fat, calorie-based diet, I don't understand how chicken, especially with the skin on, is free food. I don't understand olive oil being a free food, but okay.
Literally all the dang time. Man, I love this, like, under the cabinet lighting. It makes me look like I have a ring light. I know I've been looking wrecked lately, but
Not gonna comment. Tip me not, evil muse.
Fresh, and I'm like, well, hello. There you are. Okay.
Your foundation's not working.
That say that they're triple washed, because then I ain't gotta wash them. Oh my God, there's pesticides. I feel like be whoever's guest you want to be, but I ain't gonna chop no Brussels sprouts.
More power to you. So Brussels sprouts are free food. Green beans, Brussels sprouts, chicken, olive oil, all free food. 0 point food.
Minced garlic too. You can squeeze it out of the tube, and all of this is 0 points. Like I said, I don't count the olive oil. I have really been liking this little twist to the Brussels sprouts. So at the end, I'm going to squeeze the juice of a whole lemon in there.
Sounds pretty good.
Because when you're doing 0 point foods, it's all about the flavors and the spices. You don't need to be eating steamed broccoli like a bodybuilder if you're trying to lose weight. You have to feel like you are eating an incredible meal. That you're not.
That's true of any diet. Spice it up. I'm not arguing with you there.
To do that with my Brussels sprouts that I started doing this week, and it's like my thing. Is putting some of this grated Parmesan.
If she says that Parmesan's a free food, I'm going to blow my top.
I call it Parmesan, but I guess it's Pecorino Romano. I don't know the difference in cheeses. This is 0 points.
I do. I know the differences in cheeses. When it comes to Pecorino Romano, it's actually made from raw milk, and depending on the type, Pecorino versus other types, it means the type of milk it's made from, goat, cow, or sheep. So that's what the difference is between the way they name it. And Pecorino is, I believe, cow's milk. So there you go.
I can spare some points because we've got the 0 point vegetables in the oven cooking. We've got the 0 point chicken.
It's not 0 points.
And since this is a totally 0 point meal, I'm going to add a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to.
All right, so she is counting the cheese. Good.
1 point per ounce, or not per ounce, I'm sorry, per tablespoon. It's probably the easiest way to measure a cheese. Like
it's about 22 calories per tablespoon.
Tablespoons, I'm going to put all over the top of it. But if I put, 4 tablespoons, that's only like a couple points for this whole meal if I eat half of the Brussels sprouts. And round the corner comes Bobby Flay himself. Talk to me about a grill, baby.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward ahead.
It up. And tomorrow night I'm actually doing a pasta with some zoodles and some ground turkey in it. Another super low point option.
Okay.
Adding that.
Okay, so we got Brussels sprouts with olive oil, Pecorino Romano, cheese.
To make it a little bit more special.
And she is counting the cheese. And we got tomatoes, green beans,
vegetables, that's what you want on your plate.
Garlic with olive oil. So we'll just call that mixed vegetables. And a huge amount of chicken.
About 175 degrees in the center. That's what you want with chicken.
Well.
And then I made. Now, if you're from Nashville and you want some good.
I'm from Nashville too.
White barbecue sauce.
It's actually white barbecue sauce is from Alabama, where I'm actually originally from.
Weight Watchers, for those of you that are going to ask.
Yep, Alabama white.
It's from Martin's Barbecue, and he loves it. He got it for
Martin's
Christmas.
Barbecue is the bomb diggity.
Drink it.
Well, this vlog was over. And then I took a bite of this. And that
Okay, so we've got chicken with the skin on. If she eats at least 4 or 5 ounces, chicken is, especially with the skin, depending on if she eats a drumstick or a breast, probably looking at least 160 calories per ounce with the skin. Then she put olive oil on there. That's 120 calories per tablespoon. And then all those vegetables, which, okay, I can see the vegetables being free food or 0 points because, vegetables don't have a whole lot to them when it comes to calories. So I get that. And then she added the Pecorino Romano, which she did say she was counting. Okay, so this, in my opinion, is not a 0. Okay, we're actually going to take a look at what's in this meal, but first I just got to say about these guys. This chick would have been the one to make fun of me in high school. I just gotta say that. She just has that air about her. I mean, I may get yelled at for that, but this whole video was just torture to get through. But I wanted you to see kind of the mentality that prevails on Weight Watchers. But let's take a look at the calories in this 0 point meal, shall we? All right, switch over here to Fat Secret, which is what I use to track my daily foods, and I kind of just put in what I saw them making there. I saw roasted, broiled, or baked chicken breast with the skin eaten because she didn't say whether or not she's going to pull the skin off, so we need to take a look at it. One half of a small breast, and those were not small breasts, is already 164 calories. So we're probably looking at around 200, 250 calories there. Olive oil, as I said, is a right around 120, 119 calories per tablespoon. The Brussels sprouts, 38. I just put mixed vegetables because that was a lot of different vegetables, 60. And then the Parmesan cheese per tablespoon. And she put way more than 1 tablespoon on that meal. But she did say she was counting that. So even if we subtracted that, that's still almost a 400, 500 calorie meal. And she's calling it 0 points. That's not correct. I'm not even sure if that's Weight Watchers' way of doing things. That sounds a little suspect. I'll have to check that out. But if it is, that can be very misleading. You can have someone that has a food addiction or an overeating problem that's just cooking up quote unquote 0 calorie meals and stuffing themselves with it and then eating pointed meals on top of it. They're not going to succeed at their weight loss. They're going to gain weight or stay the same. And let's face it, that's probably what Weight Watchers wants. They want them to continue coming back, continue to buy the membership, pay the membership fees. But anyway, that's just a look into the weird world of 0 points on Weight Watchers. I don't get it. Like I said, when I was in it way back in the 90s, early 2000s, the only free foods were green vegetables and things like pickles and sugar-free jellos and that sort of thing. And then it went to fruits and most of the vegetables. Okay, I can kind of see that maybe, but fruit still kind of edgy. And now it includes certain types of meats. So what's going to be next? Everything's free. Just eat whatever you want, as much as you want. That's kind of the standard American diet. But anyway, just thought I'd take you through the weird world of 0 point foods. Anyway, I'll put this couple's video below. Link to this video below if you want to check it out and check out their channel. I noticed that the comments were disabled, so anyone that disables their comments, they kind of know what's going to come at them because of probably the behavior in the video because it was a little rough to get through. I'll be the first to admit, but it had 35,000 views, so she evidently has a following. I'm sure she's a good person, but wow, that was rough to get through. Anyway, thanks a lot. Tracy Barkley, Keto Comic, out.